Welcome to Tech and welcome to my home. This place that you see here, I've called my home for about 10 years now. And through that time, we've kind of made this place into a smart home. We added little things here and there, and this is almost the final version. It is the final version. We're moving to a new house. So I wanted to document all the smart tech that we had in here that made this space so smart. And this is gonna be really sad and also really fun for me to show you guys all of my personal cool things that I go home to every single day. So let's jump into it right now. The first thing we're gonna take a look at is this front door. There's a few things going on here, but this product is what we're gonna feature on first. This is the Yell Lock, and I replaced the deadbolt on here a couple years ago to be this. So on the other side, we have a keypad where all you have to do is type in your PIN code and the door automatically unlocks for you to enter the home. No longer do you have to fiddle with your keys to figure out which one goes into the slot. It was kind of annoying, especially if you have groceries and other things like that. But this has been a game changer. I love it. And we're gonna take this with us to our new home. It was pretty easy to install too. And then if you look up here, we have this Nest sensor for the Nest Secure, the Google Nest Secure, which we did do a video on. This is one of the sensors we have on the front door. And if you move over here, you enter into the actual Nest Secure. Once again, we featured this on the channel before. I'll have a link to the review in the description below. But as you can see, I can use my pad to turn the alarm on or off, arm it,
1 minute to exit,
and to disarm it. Very nice, easily done. Once again, we've done a video on this. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but this is all a DIY security system, and we have been absolutely very happy with this particular layout. Okay, we are in the living room, and before I really dive into what we have here, I'm just gonna warn you guys, your Amazon Echoes might go off because this entire room, actually this entire house, is controlled by these things, these Echo Dots, Echo Shows. I have them all around the home. I used to have this Echo Dot in this speaker, this 90 watt, 97, I think this is called 97, in this speaker here, controlling this entire living room. But I no longer use this because we actually have something else. This Sonos Sound Bar is actually Amazon compatible, and it is our Amazon Alexa controlling this entire living room. Oh, it just went off there. So this is our Echo equivalent controlling the living room. All the lights here are being toggled by our Amazon Echo. And the cool thing about this is we just walk in the front door and we say her name, tell her to turn on the lights in the living room, and they turn on. Same thing with the master bedroom or our office. So we have 3 different rooms set up, and she turns them all on and turns them all off. We haven't hit a light switch in a very, very long time. For our main living room, our audio is centered around these 2 pieces here. This is all Sonos powered. Once again, this sound bar, this TV sound bar, is the main audio coming from the television, but we also have it complemented by this Symphonics. This is also an IKEA product, but it also is a Sonos product. It's like the cheapest Sonos thing you can get. It doubles up as a lamp, as you can see here, but it also is a speaker. So this, and we also have another one, a bookshelf speaker from Symphonics, also Sonos, and from IKEA. That's really cheap in the back area. So we kind of have like this miniature surround sound audio from Sonos going on. All of this is powering up in the living room for our television here, which is a Samsung flat screen TV. Nothing special about this. We got this on one of these random Walmart clearance sales. This is, I think, a 55-inch. So we use this one just to fill up the space here. And then on this side of the living room, this is my most ambitious design to date. I mean, this is kind of crazy. When I told Lida I wanted to do this, she was like, what the heck are you talking about? This is an entire wall designed for this TV. This is called Samsung The Frame, and this is the, I think, the 45-inch one. So it's not too big, and I bought it on sale. It's kind of like a clearance sale for about 800 bucks. And I absolutely adore it. Look how thin the bezels are. It looks like a frame, and it's so flush to the wall with this mount. It's beautiful. So we went to TJ Maxx. We got some paintings to surround it with, and it looks like an art museum piece. It really does. And we bought this shelving unit thing from IKEA and just decked it out. We put our Xbox One, which we got on Black Friday for like 120 bucks. Awesome stuff. It just looks really nice, really clean. And then we also have our Nintendo Switch down there. This is one of my favorite areas in the entire house because it just looks different. It just looks really cool to have all of this stuff here together. It just looks very peaceful. And the thing that brings this entire living room together is this couch I am sitting on. This is a couch from IKEA, and we bought it actually the day they put it on the show floor. We just stumbled upon it, and it was the coolest thing ever because, look, the minute I bought that Samsung, the frame, I wanted to make this room all about that. And we wanted to make this like an art showcase. And what do you see at a museum? You see 4 walls of art, and in the center they have a bench that is open for every single viewing angle. You can watch and turn and see everything. So this couch was so fascinating to us because you can configure it to face 2 different ways. I could be sitting here watching TV while someone else sits on the other side right here watching the other TV. The configuration here is just terrific, and you can have a conversation just like this, turn to each other. This is just the coolest thing. The way I have it, I have the Xbox and the Switch right there. You can be playing games while the other person is watching TV. There's multiple configurations of space that could be used here, and I absolutely love it. I think this is the coolest thing ever. So if you have a wife or a kid or a husband or whatever, multiple people in a living room that fight over a TV, this is the coolest thing you can do to give everybody their living space without being away from each other. And then you can't have a smart home without a smart thermostat, and that's exactly what we have here. This is the Google Nest E, the lowest end, lowest priced Nest thermostat out there. And this thing does everything we need it to do. Don't let the low price point like deter you. It actually does exactly what a smart thermostat needs to do with a nice little interface here. So I have actually really enjoyed using this too. This has done its job, and I'm actually going to take this with me as well when I move and just throw the old thermostat back on the wall. Now we make our way to the master bedroom, and everything you see here once again is smart. You might not think it's smart, but it actually is smart. And we'll start with, once again, these lights. These 2 lamps are controlled with our Amazon Echoes, but instead of having an Echo controlling this room, I have a Cube, which I'll show you guys in a second. And also these lamps, the bulbs in there are using Philips Hue bulbs. So I'll show you guys where our hub is, but those are controlled by Philips Hue bulbs. This thing up here, this is from Lifx. It's very similar to the Nanoleaf LED lights. And what I really like about it is this, you can actually tap it and it'll change. So that's really cool. I leave these on, set them on a timer, on a routine, and they shut off after I fall asleep. So it's a nice little mood light when all the other lights are off. Very cool stuff. This bed is also smart. So one thing we have that a lot of people don't have is a smart bed. So we actually got this from Rest. They sent it to us. We have a review of this. Lida did a very in-depth video. I'll have it in the description below, but be sure to watch that because this is essentially like a sleep number, a higher end, more expensive sleep number. And what this does is it readjusts itself automatically to your body once you have it set. It has an app. It's pretty cool. So check out that video if you haven't seen it, but everything here in this picture is smart. And then in the corner of the room, we have this fan here that it looks like a fan, but it's actually a purifier. This is the Dyson Air Purifier, and it also doubles as a fan and also as a heater. But what it does is it keeps your air clean for you. In the app, it's pretty cool. It actually tells you how clean your air is in this particular room. So we let this run throughout the day automatically. This is really good. I highly recommend if you have allergies and other things like that, or if your house is full of carpet and you just can't stand all the dust, this actually helps a lot. And of course, we have to have a TV in the master bedroom, and that's exactly what we have here. This is a Samsung 4K TV. It's a curved TV. We got this at, I think, $400 on clearance from Walmart or something like that. It was very cheap. I couldn't not buy it. And we have this resting on top of an IKEA dresser. I really like the look of this. It's not an entertainment system, but it holds our clothes and it holds the TV and it looks clean. I like it. And what's powering this TV, literally powering, turning it on and off, is this thing here. This is the Amazon Fire TV Cube. Once again, I said all this was controlled by an Echo system, but it's not an Echo. It's actually a Fire TV Cube. So this thing turns on the lights and is essentially an Alexa, and it also turns off and on this television and controls the volume and also can change the channel. So that's why I really do like this Fire TV Cube in this room controlling this TV. So that is our smart system for this entire bedroom. And this is our office. So come on in, let's take a look at our home office. So you've seen our Hypnotech office, and we've been filming videos there since the start of the channel, but this, we've actually been filming more and more here because it's just easier to film at home sometimes. And the first thing you notice about this room is this wall here. So this used to be a really nasty beige color. Basically all the other walls are the same color, that ugly beige. But I decided to paint this kind of like navy blue color, like an accent wall, and I put this Nanoleaf up here. This is the Nanoleaf. I'm not gonna go too deep into detail. Everybody knows what a Nanoleaf is by now. If you've watched any tech videos, you've probably seen these. But this is the coolest thing. It adds accent to the walls. I never really completely fixed this here, this cable going down, because we used to have a desk where we talked in front of the camera like this to you guys, and we used to have the desk here, and we changed the layout here. We put our we call this our therapy couch. So if you ever had a psychologist talking to you, this is basically what happens. But we chill here. We also use our laptop and do work here, and we write up articles and things like that, all in this space. So this is our casual area, powered by that thing right here, this Amazon Echo Show. And if we swing over this way, you can see our workspace. So we have two desks, both glass desks, and this one I built from Amazon. So I purchased it on Amazon and I built it. It's like our secondary desk. Lida and I kind of rotate between using these. She sometimes likes working here, and then sometimes she likes working here. But the bigger one with this huge monitor. This is also a curved monitor. This is not a TV, guys. This is a monitor. Some of you have asked me in the past what the heck this is. This is from AOC. It's I think a 40-inch monitor. It's a 4K curved monitor. So if you can see, this is actually a curved monitor. And I use this for editing videos. Color correction and stuff like that isn't the best. The colors aren't too great on it, but it is a 4K curved monitor, and something about that was attractive in terms of the price. It was actually on sale. Everything I buy on an impulse is because of clearance sales. So I ended up with this one, and I do like it. And I edit by connecting it with my MacBook Pro here. And then I also have a HP Pavilion tower down there. It's not that great. I use it for casual gaming, and I do like having a Windows computer at home just for other things that I need to use. And so this is our setup here. We have all that good stuff here. We also have a TV up here. This is just a cheap little 1080p TV from Vizio that we use for our PS4 in this room. I don't really play as much, but I do have that here. And also I have a copy of classic Tetris, SNES Tetris. One of my favorites that I play all the time. It keeps me sane. And then over here on our second desk, we also have another ultra wide monitor. This is from LG, and the reason I like this one is it has USB-C connectivity. That means you just plug it from C to C and it can just work. I love that. It gives power, and it also gives image through USB-C. Kind of messy desk here, ignore that right now, but we hook up laptops here and we work here, so we don't have a dedicated desktop on this particular computer like I do on the other desk. We strictly use laptops on here, and also to write paperwork and stuff like that on this table. But otherwise, this entire room is where the magic happens, and I am so happy to get a fresh start at our new house. I can't wait to design that office and hopefully make it unique and just everything I learned about this space, there's so much I wanted to do better here. I'm gonna do better at the new house. So be sure to subscribe and come back and see our videos when we move into our new home with our new home office. It's gonna be bigger, better than ever, and I can't wait for that. Once again, I'm Alex Untitled Tech. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed a tour of our lovely home that we've been in for like 10 years. And it's a little sad to leave, but we'll always have this video to look back of how this looked like. And I'll see you guys next time.
And that's it. Be sure to subscribe here. Hit the bell button so you don't miss any of our videos, and check out our other videos right here. Until next time,